task. And we really want to thank the VC for supporting this, even when he was away. Work went on very well. Thanks for the support. We appreciate our VC with a big clap. Yes, even when he was away, things were moving on well, and we thank God for that. I really don't want to give a speech, but I want to say it has been wonderful because, like the director has said, we have very many innovations. Yesterday, I could see the high school students bring the innovations, and I kept on saying this is work well done. We have the community, and we have also the Tharaka University members doing all this. We've talked from day one on career, and we said the worst of all is which one? The worst career path is which one? That's one of the students. Yes, yes, okay.
The worst career path is laziness and idleness.
Yes, we give a big clap. Actually, I was adding another subject. There is a 3 combination subject, which is idleness, resonance, and complaining. We went through all this, and we said we are not up to that career path. Remember career path. Remember the lady from KCA, Madam Betty, the lady from KCA, Madam Betty, who took us through those career paths. At the end, we said we are going to take up the right path. At the end, we said we are going to take up the right path through a lot of consultation. I saw the students asking so many questions. And so we said we move on with the consultation so that we fall in the right career path. And we concluded by saying your career should be aligned according to 3 things. That one let me not ask because of time, but we said what you love, isn't it? What you are good at, and the career that will lead you to serve the society. Those are the core areas that we mentioned. We got to innovation yesterday. We had the judging, and like the director has said, we had a lot and very wonderful innovations. We said, when we talked about the CBE, we are implementing. When we do our innovations, we are implementing what we are teaching in class. And we said, we have the new curriculum, the CBE, it's all about practical. The lecture method is just getting away. So we have to be set with those kind of skills for the runners. And I really want to thank the students who were yesterday, the Nkondi, the Katonga girls, we had Tonyai, Katonga boys, sorry. Katonga boys, we appreciate Katonga boys 1, 2, 3. They have done a lot for us. Look at the music that they were presenting. And then there was another one. Was it in Tanyara, Kanyaga High School? Those students were here with evidence, and they were very patient. They learned a lot. Well done, and the future is bright. So it has been good. The innovators, the exhibitors, even when the rains were raining, they were protecting their whatever they have, and nobody went away. So I saw a lot of commitment. So it means we have to move on. The madam from KCA said that this was wonderful, even to take to their university. So it means we are doing well. And I want to encourage everyone, the Tharaka University community, the students, let us support this career week. Let us support the aspect of innovation because it is the way to go. The DVC the other day said countries from wherever, all of us are moving on because of innovations. So let us support this and it will be well. I really don't want to speak a lot. I want to say thank you so much for supporting this business. And I'm sure next time it will be more than this. And the high school, when you are called upon, please come. So with those few remarks, I say God bless you so much for your commitment.
Thank you very much, Professor Nyaga. You can have your seats. Good afternoon. God is good. And all the time, hebu munisalimie kwa hewa nione kama mko sawa. Naona mko sawa. So, I under speech, but I'm not going to make a speech because we are visitors. And also I was not here when you began, so I don't know what you said. So to be safe, I have to control the way I will speak. I was in Mombasa yesterday. So I think I'll just say like 5 things. Number one is to thank all the participants, our high school students, our lecturers, other universities, the community, the media, our guests. Thank you for supporting us in this. Tharaka University is one of the fastest growing universities in Kenya. If I don't say that, Dr. Ndua will blame me. And we have over 13,000 students in the Faculty of Education, the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, the Faculty of Business, the Faculty of Science, Engineering and Technology, the Faculty of Life Sciences, the Faculty of Law, and the Faculty of Health Sciences, where we have clinical medicine and nursing. So Tharaka University provides you an opportunity to grow your career. This is a place to be. Ebu ambia rafiki yako, this is a place to be. So nataka mkimaliza mkuja Tharaka what? University. And we will take very good care of you together with my members of staff. Number 2, because this is a career, innovation, entrepreneurship week, I want to encourage you to convert your ideas into products and startups. In fact, I want to encourage you, when you wake up in the morning and you pray, after you pray, think about, how can I change this my community? What is that special thing I can do to change my community? In Tharaka, the rivers are drying. The rain is dwindling. Inapunguka kila. So you can think, what is that product I can do to make people live? To make people sustainable. So every day after you wake up, you pray, think about what you can do to change the world. That means, and because Makombe did very well, we even gave him a scholarship to pursue postgraduate what? Studies. So we are very serious about supporting people who are innovators. So the young people, if you want to be an innovator, come to Tharaka what? We'll support you. We even paid the air ticket for Makombe to go and Disababa. That was the first time for him to enter a flight. So if you want those opportunities, come to Tharaka what? University. This university also, we have introduced a foreign language component. If you are doing courses in hospitality, if you are doing courses in nursing, if you are doing courses in clinical medicine, we are advising our students very strongly to pursue German. And you know the reason. In Europe, we have an aging population. And the opportunity to study in Norway. Norway is in the Scandinavian countries for 4 years. They don't even marry a lot. So you find there's a couple and they have decided they're not going to have what? Children. But don't take this, the media people. But now, when you grow old, you know, in Africa, we believe when you grow old, it is your children who take care of what? So we will take care of them. And we have a population in what? In Africa. So let people study those foreign languages, let them businesses and startups. The university will support you. Come study at Tharaka University, get the basic skills, get the basic ideas, and then we'll facilitate you even to move abroad. We have had one guy here who has been training in German. He's called Leonard Harke. I think they came here with Dr. Kirogwa. This September, he'll be taking our first batch of students to Germany. So we are not joking when we say we want to provide opportunities for our students. We also need to assist the government. Government is saying jobs are limited. We want to take people abroad. So it is up to institutions to give them the necessary competencies so that they are able to work comfortably wherever they go. I think as I said, I was away, and I want to thank Professor Nyaga for running the program for this week with Dr. Alex. And I want to thank also all the team, the registrars. I can see Kevin is looking at me, he wants to be acknowledged. Yeah, all the team that worked to make this event successful. These are great people, and we work as a team. May I now invite Ms. Lorna Njuma, the Academy Program Manager, Africa Oracle, to take us through the topic, Technology as a Driver for Economic Development. Welcome, Lorna.
Hello. How are you? Good afternoon. You all look so lovely. I love the white and the red for the girls. Yeah, and the green and blue for the boys. I can also see some lovely paintings to my right, and heard wonderful music from the choir. Yeah, well done. You are all very smart. And kudos to your tailor. Yeah, they did an exceptional job. Yeah. And also to the young man who performed here earlier. That was really well done. It was captivating. I've had a long trip from Nairobi. When Dr. Mudengi invited me, I had not checked Google Maps. I didn't check the kilometers. We were also talking at a time when February and March is a very busy season for me at the academy. So I've had continuous events happening, and I've not had a moment to really, I didn't have a moment to really go through what was happening here this week. I knew it was a career fair. It was touching on innovation and entrepreneurship. And normally I take my time, because the events that we participate in, we normally at least plan a year in advance, so I know this is going to happen on a certain date. But it was the way Dr. Mudengi called me and we spoke on phone, and I think I felt his passion from the other end. Should I say from Taraka? From Taraka Nithi, it came all the way to where I was. And so I said, I'm going to make time and at least and be here and join you in this event. It's very impressive to see what you have been doing this week. I was just going through the list of the winners in the different areas you've been innovating in, and it's very inspiring. If this is an annual event, I'm very much open to having this discussion with the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mudengi, and the rest of the team on how Oracle can be more involved in the coming years. Another thing I've noticed about your university is the love you have for your Vice Chancellor. Yeah. As I was coming in and we're walking in and he extends his hand to greet me, I did not think at that moment is the VC. Because there's a way VCs are from my experience, you know. But I like that he's created sort of like an open door policy. He's a very approachable, that sort of thing. And VC, please continue on with that spirit. It's really, really admirable. So it is my first time ever in Tharaka Nithi. I'm so glad to be here. It felt, I have experienced so much on my way here. The scenery is lovely. I felt like I saw Mount Kenya. I don't know if that was Mount Kenya. I was just checking. I was asking the driver, are you sure we're on the right road? Can you stop? Let's ask the Boda Boda guys. They always know. And, yeah. But I've loved it. Now that I've been here, you know, I'm no longer a visitor, right? Yeah. So today I was asked to talk about technology as a driver for economic development. I just have a few notes down, and I wanted to align this to the theme of the week, which is catalyzing economic growth through innovation and entrepreneurship. When we talk about economic development today, we cannot ignore the power of technology. Technology is no longer just about it is about a young entrepreneur building an app that solves a local problem, about farmers accessing weather data on their phones, and I've seen you also had an agripreneur section. Across the world, the countries that are growing fastest economically are those that are investing in technology, innovation, and digital skills. And Africa is at a very exciting moment. We have the youngest population in the world. We have some of the fastest growing digital ecosystem. And we have a generation of young people who are not just consuming technology, but creating it. The question is no longer whether technology will shape our economies. The question is, will we be the creators or just the users? Which do we want to be? The users, correct. So you're listening to me. So this is where organizations like Oracle come in. How many are familiar with Oracle? Maybe. Let's start. How many have transacted on M-Pesa? A few hands. Wow, a large number don't have M-Pesa. What are you using? Oh, you have M-Pesa, okay. So how many have transacted on M-Pesa? Okay. All of you, okay. How many have maybe had a meeting on Zoom? Okay, I can see a few hands there. How many have booked accommodation on Airbnb or heard of Airbnb? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing when I say accommodation? You could be going on a solo trip and you need to book accommodation. Right? How many have used an ATM card to withdraw money? Most of us, right? Yeah. So all these that I've told you are using an Oracle technology. They are using the Oracle database running on Oracle Cloud, all right? Some of the insurance companies that you know have their applications built using Oracle technology. So I like to describe Oracle to students as behind the scenes superhero powering your technology, all right? So you don't see us at the forefront, but we're at the back end, all right? And so because of that, governments all over the world, corporations, they use Oracle technology. We are known mainly for our database services, our cloud services, and our enterprise resource applications. In simple terms, we help individuals, organizations, governments manage their data effectively and efficiently. So you may not see Oracle directly in your day-to-day life, but chances are you interact with Oracle-powered systems every day, even for those who watch movies on Netflix. Anyone? There's somebody there. So banks use Oracle databases especially the first-tier banks. We have hospitals using Oracle technology to manage patient records. Government use Oracle platforms to run critical services. Or at the heart of it all is one simple idea. Data powers the modern economy. And the ability to store, analyze, and use data is what drives innovation today, from AI to cloud computing. But technology companies cannot build the future alone. They need talent, they need innovators, they need young minds like yours. That is why Oracle created Oracle Academy. So Oracle Academy is Oracle's global philanthropic education program. We work with educational institutions all over the world, providing free teaching and learning resources. So that is the program that I manage here in Kenya and across Africa. Through partnerships with universities and schools, students gain access to learning resources in areas such as programming, databases and SQL, cloud computing, data science, AI, and application development. Remember I said the Academy is the philanthropic program? What do you understand by philanthropy? So this is Oracle's way of giving back to the community. Everything that we give through the Academy is free, all right? There is no charge to the institutions, to the educators using the materials to teach, and the students are learning from the resources we provide. Wow, normally when I say that statement, there are claps. Because if you know Oracle technology, it is very expensive. Customers pay a lot of money to access that same resource that Oracle is giving to the institutions for free. So this program helps students move from theory to practice in technology that is being used by the industry, all right? So by the time you're graduating in university, you're very confident who can build. So it is very important to build your skills in the current technology. Many of the world's successful companies started with a simple idea, and that was to solve a problem. And I'm linking this to the theme of this event, which is innovation and entrepreneurship. Have I lost you? Are we still together? Most of the giant technology companies, even those who are Oracle's competitors, Google, Microsoft, or Amazon, they began with students, entrepreneurs, and innovators who saw problems and asked, what if we built something better? So innovation happens when technology meets curiosity, when innovation meets courage, and economic growth happens when entrepreneurs build solutions that scale. Right here in Kenya, we've seen powerful examples. Platforms like Safaricom's M-Pesa has revolutionized financial inclusion, not just in Kenya, but globally. That innovation created jobs, businesses, and opportunities across the economy. Students, you are entering the workforce at a remarkable time. A time when someone sitting in a university hostel can build a startup that serves millions of people. A time when you can collaborate with developers across continents. A time when your ideas can travel faster than ever before. Because I know all of you are on TikTok. Am I right or wrong? I'm right. Yes. So the amount of energy that you give yourself, you put into the scrolling, you know, you can also use that same phone to connect with even other developers across Kenya, Africa, and the world. The platforms are there. And when you know what it is that you're looking for, you will find it. So to take advantage of this moment, three things are essential. First is skills, right? Learn the technologies shaping the future. Second is curiosity. Always ask, how can this be? improved. All right? And third is courage. Innovation requires the courage to try, fail, learn, and try again. So not to give up. So a call to action to all of you as we celebrate the Career Innovation and Entrepreneurship Week here at Tharaka University. I encourage you to think beyond employment. Think about creation, think about building solutions for your communities. Think about how technology can solve real problems in agriculture, health, education, climate, and governance. Because the future of economic development in Africa will not only come from natural resources, it will come from us humans, it will come from young innovators like you. And perhaps the next breakthrough startup, the next transformative technology, the next global company may very well start here at Tharaka University. If it has not yet started, I could be wrong, but the next one could start from here. Do you believe that? Yes. So thank you once again to the university leadership, the faculty and organizers for this invitation. I'm truly honored. And to the students, this week is your opportunity to explore, to learn, and to imagine what's possible. I'm so excited to be here. And as Oracle Academy, we are very much willing to work with the university's leadership and educators to introduce the Oracle Academy program to this university so that you can have access to these materials. If you're learning cloud computing, if you're learning a database and you're an educator teaching these courses, Oracle is going to give you access to our cloud environments for free, the teachers and the students, and you can use this for practice. The materials that we design at the academy is designed for educators by educators, so for the lecturers. It comes with a lesson plan, a course outline. It has the hands-on labs. It has the workshops. So it is already designed for the educator to deliver it in the class. And what I love about it is the practical sessions, the practical bit of it. Another thing that is very popular among students is we call it Oracle Apex. It's a low-code application environment where you can be able to build applications using very little code. How many want to build applications but don't want to do the coding? Code number is up. Yes, now we have Oracle Apex. And I'm very happy to work with the university leadership to avail these resources to the students. We've had a number of students who have built their applications using Apex, running on Oracle Cloud, gone on to enter international competitions and win good funding for their projects. So when we give you these resources, please take advantage to the full maximum. I'm very happy to discuss more on how we can collaborate further, but so far I am very impressed by what you're doing. And thank you, asanteni sana, for bringing me to this side of Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Lorna. Now, she started by appreciating all of us and our university, our VC, the dancing team, the scatter boy. She looked at the beauty. She is also very beautiful. Is it so? Now, we'll give her the digital beauty clap. Not really a clap, because she's very beautiful. We shall get flowers and digitally, software, and give them to her. So what I want is that we get the flowers, yellow, blue, green, what, red, and then without clapping, because it's digital technology, we appreciate. And before that, we've been given an opportunity. You know, we said when we have this kind of events, these are opportunities. Tharaka University and also, of course, our students here, you've heard the resources that we are going to use. Oracle, what? Oracle, crowd, Aorako, Apex. Amukusikia? Those are resources that we are going to get free of charge, even before we appreciate Rona. Let us say thank you. 1, 2, 3. Now let us give her the flowers. Okay, are you ready with your hands to get all the flowers, green mainly, because the raka is green. And then you'll get this. Don't clap your hands. You just give them back to her. Okay, 1, 2, 3, we start. Get them back, right, wherever. Take more of green because the raka is green. And 1, 2, 3, we give Rona. Oh, it was supposed to be digital. You know, we are in technology, so the things were to throw in the crowd, but you have done it. 95%. Thank you so much. But because of our culture, let's give the physical clap. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. So we move to the next speaker. We have the keynote presentation on youth and career opportunities. We have the representative from the Principal Secretary, State Department for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy. I think it's Alec? Yes, very well. Welcome. We appreciate him until he gets here. We continue appreciating him. Welcome to the Raka University. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. VC and your team, distinguished guests, all protocol observed, youth leaders, partners and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. God is good. And all the time, Professor Veronica introduced me as Eric Mwenda. I'm Eric Njoka. Eric Mwenda is a Nyota Youth Champion Tharaka Nithi. We work together. As you've been told, I'm here to represent the peers in the State Department of Youth Affairs and Creative Economy. Unfortunately, I could not make it, and I was flashed out late at night that I've got to be here. And here I am. I want to thank the organizers for this occasion. I'm humbled. A lot has been said, and I've only been allocated 20 minutes. I hope I'll do it in 15 minutes because everything has been said. Mine is just to summarize and give you a speech by the Principal Secretary very fast because when I was moving around, I've seen exhibitors, and whatever they have exhibited there is just what I'm going to mention by way of passing, then say 1 or 2 things about the department, or rather the directorate. With all that said, let's start off. And the principal wishes to express gratitude for this opportunity to join you at this 5th Career Innovation and Entrepreneurship Week 2026. The careers of choice will be based from the following thematic areas. 1, agriculture and food security. I'm saying I'll just pass through them because we've discussed them. That is basically blending business with technology. We are talking about technology. Everyone, Madam Lona, technology to improve food production, sustainability, and supply chain efficiency. As basically to transform the traditional subsistence farming into commercial profit-making enterprises. Number 2, health and biotechnology, what we are referring to as the red biotechnology. This involves applying biological knowledge to develop technologies, medicines, and therapies. There are inexhaustible opportunities in this field. And it basically, this to merge biological sciences with engineering to address genetic abnormalities, infectious diseases, and chronic health conditions such as cancer. Number 3, ICT and digital innovation. I will not mention anything about that because Madam Lona has given us basically everything. Number 4, what we've identified as a thematic area that comes in handy in the employment of the youth is engineering and sustainable energy. And this basically involves designing, developing, and implementing technologies to harness the renewable sources of energy like the wind, solar, and hydro power.
We'll give her the digital beauty clap. Not really a clap, because she's very...
The other area is education and technology, and this involves designing, developing, implementing and managing digital tools and training experiences to improve education. A case in mind is the CBET. We will require innovators in this field. And they'll come from us, they'll come from you. And the other area is climate and environment that basically involves developing solutions to mitigate climate change while adopting its impacts and promoting sustainability across related sectors for what we refer to as sustainable environment. That is basically transitioning to renewable energy such as the wind, solar, geothermal, and all the other innovative ways towards climate and environment. The other area that we identified was through creative and cultural industries, and that is leveraging individual creativity, skills, and talents to generate, produce, and distribute content and cultural industries. When we talk about creativity, whatever we've witnessed here is wow. The young men are talented, and the fastest growing economy is the talent nurturing and monetizing. So that is an area with an inexhaustible opportunities that the government needs to take more consideration into in order to enable our youth not just to be employed, but to create their own enterprises through creativity. And towards that, the government has put up Talanta Academy. You must have heard of it, in order to identify, develop, and monetize youth talents. The other area is social innovation and entrepreneurship. This involves developing novel services and models to address existing challenges, such as recycling initiatives, community food forests, and using technology for affordable housing. And the last, and not the least, is tourism and service innovation. That has also been talked about. That is implementing new ideas and technologies to develop tourism. Those are the 8 thematic areas that we thought could spur youth employment in this country, and they are not in any way exhaustive. About the State Department for Youth Affairs, we strive to focus on the following ideals to promote employability and employment of Kenyan youth. One, the job gap and economic reality. We realize there's a significant deficit between job seekers and formal job creation. And that is why all the areas that I've mentioned, we will rely more on creating own jobs, own enterprises through entrepreneurship. And to this end, a lot has been done. We have catalytic funds in the department, such as a Nyota that is currently ongoing. We do also have a Uwezo Fund. There is also the Youth Enterprise Fund and the famous Hustlers Fund. All those are geared towards enabling young entrepreneurs to design and manage their enterprises in order to create jobs, to bridge the gap between jobs and economic reality. We realize the economy cannot grow at such a rate that it can absorb every school leaver, and that is why we are biased towards creating own enterprises. Then the other ideal is agency of action that is moving beyond dialogue to tangible, scalable solutions for youth-led enterprises. And Nyota, for example, Nyota is a World Bank funded program jointly implemented with the Ministry of Youth Affairs as a lead agency, but with other partners like the micro, small, and medium enterprises and other partners, NITA. We believe in agency because the youth have always been told they are the leaders of tomorrow, but we want to see that leadership right now. So we are moving with urgency, putting our words into actions. The other ideal is skills and education. We are emphasizing a skills for jobs approach that is focusing on market relevant training and lifelong learning. Under Nyota, for example, Nyota stands for National Youth Opportunities Towards Advancement, that is being implemented in 4 components. One of the components is on skills, inculcation of skills to the youth, not just vocational, but also social-emotional skills for the youth, in order, 1, to change their mindset, number 2, to enable them acquire market-driven skills. That is happening right now. And the other ideal is on policy and inclusion. That is implementing our youth policy, aspects that promote employability, employment, and enhancing youth participation in decision making. Please, to our stakeholders, the political class, it is important to note the following. There is need for continuous recognition of the potential of Kenya's youth. That is the largest demographic dividend, while addressing the harsh reality of unemployment. It is imperative for continual recognition of the potential of the Kenyan youth. In 2007, the youth of this country in Nairobi plucked off the railway. We've seen the Gen Z's maandamanos. There is need to take into consideration the potential of the youth and the youth bulge. We say it is a time bomb, it is diffusing. So to the policymakers, please, let us champion that. But two, there is continuous emphasis should be the employment gap and the sectors with the highest potential for the youth. So as we design, as we prioritize projects, it is imperative that we look at the areas or sectors that have the highest opportunity or potential for youth employment and growth. Public and private sectors continuously turn ideas into action by investing in youth-led, profitable, and sustainable ventures. Public and private sectors are urged to continuously turn ideas into action. We don't want narrative any longer. We want action. And three, it is imperative to invest in youth. And this is not a choice, but a requirement for the future of the continent. I want to thank Tharaka University for what they are doing in nurturing talents in the education sector. VC told us is the fastest growing university is it in Africa or in the world? In the world. Keep up so that you mold these young people into responsible and empowered Kenyans. Sisi tunadeal na vijana ambao wametoka shule. Na ni sekta iko na changamoto nyingi sana. Sekta ambayo inatatiza watu wengi, viongozi kila pahali. So I believe with the kind of nurturing that is going on here, Tharaka University, we will be able to conquer, I'm using that sparingly, the problems that infringe on youth lives. And on behalf of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and the State Department for Creative Economy, I reaffirm our commitment to work with you, work for you, and champion your dreams. That is to the youth. We reaffirm our commitment to work with you, work for you, and with you, and champion your dreams. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, Mr. Eric Joka, who is the county director of Youth Affairs and Creative Economy in Tharaka Nithi County. So let's appreciate Eric with 5 factorials, please. 1, 2, 3. So thank you so much. You have gotten the message. He has saying that we need to recognize the potential of the youth, and also we utilize innovation in terms of solving the problems and also using it for entrepreneurship. So thank you so much, Mr. Eric Joka. So next, without wasting time, so we get to the main thing, that is the aspect of awarding. So VC, I want to mention that just as I'm saying, we earned 93 entries or innovations from different institutions, as I mentioned previously. So we earned a total of 14 judges. We earned six external judges, and we earned 8 internal judges in different categories. So the judgment was being done in terms of the originality. It was in terms of 9 areas. Originality, that is innovativeness, relevance to the challenges or the problem it's solving, the usability or acceptability, the technical implementation or practicability, the business potential in terms of how it can generate the revenue, then aspects of social and economic impact, potential, then sustainability, competitiveness, then the presentation. So those were the areas we were judging, and I can say the judges did a very good job. So I think we get I'm okay. So thank you so much. So I think DVC we shall announce, and then I get the gist, so you can guide me on this. I move on. Yes. It's okay. So we are waiting for somebody is printing the certificates, but as we wait for them, we shall be award the winners with the presents that we have, because we need to proceed. We had like 9 categories. The first category was ICT and EdTech category, EdTech. So in that, we had 16 entries. And the second runner-up is Ouma Barak with the Innovation Aragon. That one is ICT, I think from Tharaka University. Please, you can come over. So I'll be assisted by them. So let's have Ouma Barak coming over. VC, you can come and the chief guest to award the present. Give them one. Yes. Where's Ouma? Next, the first runner-up is Newton Wamiti and Eric Okero from Mero University. Come over, please. Newton Wamiti. Thank you so much for representing Mero University. Wanapewa picha alafu. Yes. Best innovation. Who is Barak? So Newton is the second runner-up, number 2. The first runner-up, number 2. Yeah, you give him that envelope for number 2. Ushapean. So, are we all set? Number 1, I'm going to number 1. Is not here. So the best innovation in that category is David Dewa, Legacy Net from Tharaka University. David Dewa, please come over. First position. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. You can take the photos with the visa. Thank you so much. We proceed to the next. Huh? Oh, number 2. Yes, proceed, please. Mm-hmm. Okwa from yes. So next, Prof, when you are there, we have the staff category. The second runner-up or number 3 was Sabina Kanyaru with water quality improvement. Sabina, please, from Tharaka University. That innovation is addressing the aspects of climate. The first runner-up is Mr. Cyrus Jiro and Dr. Alex on Biosafe Organic herbicide. This is an herbicide to address the wind. You can see it's a rainy season. So,
okay, we appreciate Dr. Alex Silas. They received their award. Okay. Okay, we appreciate them. Thank you.
So the best innovation in that category is Dennis Nganga with Mwarim Track. That is an ICT hub. Dennis Nganga, please. That was the best innovation. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he participated in the presidential award last year. Yeah, he is very innovative. That's why the VC retained him as one of the staff. Then we go to, the other category is in engineering. In the area of engineering, the second runner-up or number 3 was Cornelius Cheriot Kipkorir Bed with automated 360 photo booth from Chuka University. The first runner-up is Francis James with the smart bean from Mero Polytechnic. Mero Polytechnic, please. Camera. Oh, okay. So the best in that area was Komboka Wilkista with smart automatic flushing toilet with inclusive design from Mero University. Come over, please.